This video is sponsored by Big Boy Gaming. Follow the link in the description below for all of your card gaming needs. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Edison Club. Today I'm bringing you three very spicy lists from a Nintendo Switch tournament this past weekend in North Carolina. This tournament was held at Picante Trading Card Games, and these lists are very, very spicy. There's some that we haven't seen in quite some time. I'm really enjoying seeing all of these new decks kind of come to the light and have some newfound playability. It's very cool to see people experimenting with new things. So before we get started, as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really just motivates me to keep going, getting better at the game, as well as content creation. Also, if you enjoy the kind of content that I make, head on over to the description and follow the links below to the other creators I have listed. Odds are, if you like what I make, you'll like what they make as well. Also, if you look directly above, you'll see our subscriber goal is currently at 2459 out of our current goal of 3,000. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the button. It's free. You want to be notified about all the new content that I have coming up. So let's go ahead and go over this top 4 X-Saber list piloted by Nick Newberry. So X-Saber's not really a deck that you see that often. Every now and again, one kind of creeps in, but I'm always a big fan. I always tell people, oddly enough, the only deck I've played more in Edison than Lightsworn is X-Sabers. I was on this grind for quite some time, and I'm always happy to see it do well. So let's go over this spicy list here. We have 1 Giant Rat, 1 Rescue Cat, 1 Sangan, 1 Summoner Monk, 1 Tragodia, triple copies of X-Saber Airbellum, triple copies of X-Saber Emmer's Blade, triple copies of Fall Troll, 3 Full Helm Knight, and 1 Ragagira is going to round off the monster count. Going into spells, we have triple Book of Moon. This deck has actually such an insane matchup against Black Wings because normally this deck maxes out on Book of Moon, and sometimes you even see this deck playing multiple copies of Econ, turning Sure at a defense, never having to worry about Collude, always getting that plus off of Full Helm Knight is great. Brain Control, 1 Cold Wave, 1 True Nade, 2 Gold Sarks. We're going to be able to Gold Sark for our win cons here, like Fall Troll, Rescue Cat, any of these things, level limit Area B in some matchups. So we have Heavy Storm, level limit Area B, Mind Control. Always say as well, this is like one of the best Mind Control decks. You just have so many tuners and so much access to tuners. 1 MST, 1 for 1, 1 Call the Haunted, 1 Compulse, triple Gotham's Emergency Call, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn, 1 Road, and 1 Trap Stun rounds off the main deck. Going into the side, we have 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 Gores, 1 Kaiko, 1 Thunder, King Ryo, 1 Dust Tornado, triple Iron Wall, triple Mask of Restrict, 1 Oppression, 1 Transmigration. Then we have the second Trap Stun in the side. Extra deck for this one's actually kind of important. You're going to always see multiple copies of Armory Arm and X-Saber extra decks, as they can make 2 or even sometimes 3 of this card. We have like X-Saber, Urbellum, Gotham's, and Hunley in here. So congratulations to you, Mr. Newberry. Next, we have Cody Hugg's Flamvell Gravekeeper deck, and this is very similar to the one that just topped RBET a while back. And I'm personally very glad to be seeing Flamvell do good. I think that Dog and Magician Rekindling are just such good cards. Fortunately, in Edison, sometimes the level 8 options just aren't that great. But alas, I do enjoy seeing the deck do well. So we have 1 Gale, 3 Caius, 1 Trooper, 3 Flamvell Fire Dog, 3 Flamvell Magician, 1 GK Descendant, 3 GK Spy, 3 Raikou, and 2 Hamsters, basically maxing out on like these engines here, these flip engines, very powerful. Hamster and Spy obviously doing very similar things. Hamster searching for Raikou, Spy searching for Descendants. This is pretty cool here. Triple Book, you're going to be able to book things down, run them over with Fire Dog, as well as recycle all of your flip effect monsters that you have here. 1 BrainCon, 1 Charge, 1 Heavy, 1 Mind Control, 1 MST, and 3 copies of Rekindling. Traps, we have 2 Bottomless, triple D Prison, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Judgment, 1 Torrential, and 1 Trap Dust Shoot. Going into the side, we have 2 Cyber Dragons, 2 Crows, 2 Dynas, 2 Compulse, 3 Dust Tornadoes, 1 Mind Crush, and triple Pulling the Rug. So congratulations to you, Cody, on your top 4 finish with your Flamvell GK deck. Last but certainly not least, we're going to have Chase Simpson, the Gladiator Beast Master. I have featured Chase's decks on here quite a few times in the past, and he managed to get first place with the GBs yet again. So we have Gores in the GB main deck. Again, I always feel like Gores and Trap decks is very underrated, especially when you can do things like have set bluffs like Trap Stun. You just Trap Stun into a board let them attack you, and then you can drop gores and stuff like that. So I feel like he really must get people with this card. Rescue Cat, 3 Test Tiger, 2 Prisma, 2 Darius, 2 Ready Aries in the main. Not sure if he was playing 2 last time or not, but he is in this build. 2 Quest, 2 Laquari, 1 Bestiari, 1 Sam Knight, 1 Murmillo, and 1 Secutor. The most, what am I trying to say here? This guy's always in your hand. He's very faithful. That's what I'm trying to say. He's always in your hand. He's just your little buddy. Going into spells, we have 2 Book of Moon, 2 Shrink, 1 Heavy, 1 MST. Kind of rounds that off. Traps, we have 1 Dust Tornado, 2 copies of Trap Stun, 2 copies of Bottomless, 2 copies of Deep Prison, 2 copies of War Chariot, 2 copies of Compulse, 1 Dust Shoot, 1 Solemn, 1 Call, and 1 Mirror Force rounds off the main deck. Side deck, we have 2 Cyber Dragons, 1 Hoplimus, 1 Econ, 1 Braincon, 1 Super Poly, 1 Ancient Forest, 1 My Body as a Shield, 2 Smashing Grounds, 1 Dust Tornado, 1 Starlight Road, 1 War Chariot, and 2 copies of Trap Hole. So, there you have it, guys. We have Gladiator Beast, Flamvell, and X-Sabers all making top 4 within the same Switch tournament. And Edison is definitely popping off. People are trying a lot of different things, really trying to reach out, try out some new stuff, and just see what they can play and what new techs they can find. So always glad to see it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mike from the Edison Club signing out until the next one. Take care, everyone.